At the same time, maybe not good news, but I think the the reports circulating around suggest that the presidency is pushing to have an election in December 2026. And also, what message are they trying to send to the public or even the international community? Because for all these years, it has been the presidency like, let's extend. And now all of a sudden, it's like, no, let's have these elections.
Right. And Patrick, if you may recall,
Hmm.
the last time when uh, the transitional period was extended, the president came out and said this would be the final time for them to extend the elections, and they won't do it again. That is what they said. And just last week on Wednesday, there was a meeting, as they said. I think that was when on Friday, the minister in the office of the president, called Africano Monday, came out and he gave a briefing on what actually transpired between the presidency. They call it a presidency, but there was one prominent person who was missing there, and that was Machar. So in the presidency, they meant the president of the Republic of South Sudan and then the all other four vice president, excluding Machar. And also in that meeting were some of the prominent senior leaders to the signatories of the peace agreement, members of the former detainees, the South Sudan Opposition Alliance, and all other functions that were part of the peace agreement. So they had a meeting, and in that meeting, they agreed that the country would not extend the transitional period anymore. They would actually not postpone elections. They would stand with the decision that the country will go for polls in December 22nd, 2026, that is next year. And they said that the country will go to these elections without some of the most prominent elements stated in the peace agreement, which suggests that these elements should be first met before the country gets into an election. And one of them is a permanent constitution. The second of it is the population census. So the presidency and then the senior leadership of some of the signatories to the peace agreement, they apparently agreed that they will take the country into an elections without the permanent constitution and without even carrying population census.